Okay, Grace, I feel like we need to start talking about the performance right away. What was it like on stage?
It's so high energy. The crowd was so reactive. It was so much fun. It's like a roller coaster. I just want to do it a bajillion times now.
Is it kind of crazy how much life has changed in the past year? Now you're performing for people that are coming just to see you. What's that feeling like?
Um, Good. Like it's not a bad feeling at all. It's just very overwhelming, but in the best way possible.
And your new song, Moonlight, it came out. Tell us about it. I heard it. It's such a good song. I love the vibe of it. It's like a little bit more mature. Tell us a little bit about it.
I love Moonlight. I think it's very close to my heart, but also still not too heavy, and still you can like kind of dance to it. And I think that's like the perfect mixture.
And how much fun is it to be like writing your music now? Get to go in the studio. I know before you were always writing for fun, but now to write songs that are eventually going to go on an album. What's that process like for you?
You have to really not think about what you just said and just put it all out and kind of put your state of mind into that whole writing for fun thing. Because whenever at least I start thinking about people and albums and radio, it ends up being a really bad song and affecting it. And Moonlight was one of those songs where I was just putting everything out of my mind and just getting in the state of the song.
And as a writer, has your perspective changed at all over the past year with America's Got Talent and touring and all that, or are you pretty much writing from like the same place?
I'm writing from the same place.
And is like new album on the way? Are you compiling songs together?
Yes. Yeah, this is the single of Moonlight, will be on the album, and it's kind of like the lead up for the album. I'm really excited.
And what's the vibe of this album going to be like? It's going to be kind of an evolution from the EP?
Absolutely, because the EP kind of, when we got off of AGT, we didn't want to be like boom production, and it's produced, but not so much where it feels unnatural. It still feels me, it still feels natural, but slightly more like vibey almost.
And how has life been kind of crazy since winning America's Got Talent? I know you're kind of traveling a lot more, you're seeing a lot more fans. What's that been like?
So fun. I love seeing everyone and meeting everyone, and like just out there's like a bunch of fans that are like waiting to see all like the YouTubers and artists and things, and it's so fun to meet them, and yeah.
And are you a fan of YouTubers? 'Cause I know you've been posting to your channel with your original songs for like a long time. So is it fun to get to come here and meet other content creators?
I'm obsessed with YouTube, so it's really fun to I've met some YouTubers that I know and like watch religiously, which is really cool that I get to meet them, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
For you, what's the best part about posting videos to YouTube and also watching other creators? What's the most fun part of it?
Watching other creators burns time, first of all, which can be a good thing and a very bad thing at the exact same time. And making videos is fun to see all the comments and just kind of share it a little bit without it being too, like picture perfect polished.
I love that. And especially your covers are just so raw and they're just like so you. And if you mess up, you just keep going. I think that's the best part of your video.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
And with America's Got Talent this season, have you been able to watch some of the auditions so far?
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with it as much as I thought I would, but I have watched many of the auditions. I watched the entire first episode, and it's a really good season. I'm like 100% positive that it's going to be quite entertaining.
And you're a Golden Buzzer. So what advice do you have for them? Because I heard there's a little bit more time in between, right? There's I think it's like a 5-month gap or something like that.
Anyways, sorry. Yeah, just kind of try to stay calm. It's a super stressful, overwhelming process that really gets to everyone. And like everyone by the end of the show is groggy and stressed out. But it's all natural, and just trying to remember that. And it gets better. The show was an amazing experience, but that is like the hardest part of the process. And it's so like easy and vibey now.